in the form of support and top lane. And
Ready.
yes, we have the Ivan top lane. Okay, we have an Ivan top lane coming out from G2 Esports. LS, of course, in our first game, they give us the Ivan top lane again. Great. All right. Well, we're going to be seeing some Moonstone and Staff of Flowing Water. Fortunately,
someone is already making the Twitch account LS Ruins G2. I'm just saying, like XL perhaps could have been in a better position, and w1d 35 minutes ago tweeted out this, Medius. Feels good to stretch the old beanstalks.
So, I mean, w1d has this habit of letting everyone know what he's going to do.
No one expects the sneaking over. Caps can roam down towards the bottom lane, get that Destiny off, and team up with Reckless. Of course, we saw them team up all those years ago on Fnatic, the last time any team other than G2 won a title, as Cabs just about survives in the mid lane. And
while he does currently sit at a slight CS lead, his ability to roam at levels may very well be interfered.
Mickey looking for the hook here. Treats just steps up towards the top side, and because G2 Jankos is down on the bottom side, I wonder if Tinks looks for a red invade here, because Jankos still has yet to take his red. With Blue having such domination, such control in the mid lane, actually he's just going to go in for Caps. Gold card is locked, but hasn't come out yet. The stun's going to land there onto Tinks, but Tinks is chasing Caps down, and the vote is over. Who will die first? Twitch chat, you and Nostradamuses, you get it right, Caps is dead.
To the 9%, 10%, the predicted Reckless.
Are you
not sure if that has been broken yet. The wave is in a bit of an awkward spot for him as Mickey makes his way towards mid. He was spotted as well. The bot lane is coming into collapse.
Destiny popped here by Blue. Mickey's going to flash away. Abscond up. Dog doesn't land. Here's the Destiny. Blue going forward. Treats there as well as Mickey tries to get away. Curtains open. Hook's going to land onto Treats once again. Jankos joining the fray. Exhausted down onto Caps, and now here comes the play from Mickey. Jezu putting some damage down as Mickey goes down to about 100 HP. Jezu, one more auto attack isn't enough because the heal comes out from Reckless. Now Jezu forced away. He has the flash. Deadly Flourish going to land. Jankos stepping forward, but Tinks stands in the way of the shotgun and blocks the shot.
Beautiful stuff coming out from G2. Good response, as it was originally SK committing to that. Oh, he's actually left the top lane.
Dun dun dun. So that sounded a lot more dramatic than it should have been.
Well, so what SK have done is using that small window as G2 is looking to reset. They've pathed up towards top side. As the later game goes, this Ivan is going to look to buff them up and provide them with all the utility they need to run away with the game. But SK, they're on a bad spot right now. For the time being, they've been able to keep the goal. And I think that once Tinks hits that first item, once Blue hits his first item as well, then SK can start look to be a little bit more proactive as they look for a gank on w1d.
Knockback onto w1d. Tinks going to try and knock him back as well with charge, and w1d caught underneath the turret, really has nowhere to go. The Trigger Seed tries to keep him alive, but Genex will secure his first kill of the game.
Easy peasy gank coming out from SK. Tinks looking to continue his proactivity. I said he needed his item. He said, nope, I don't. Nope. Is able to pull off the combo with Genex, landing a really good ultimate onto w1d. And he does lose his flash. But again, putting him behind, ooh, that's a good
That's a great solar flare, though. Straight onto Reckless, who has to flash away. The stun wasn't able to connect, but Mickey's almost gone down. The bullets rip through him, and Treats will secure the kill.
Very good response from SK, and now all of a sudden, they're the ones with the gold lead. They're going to use the Rift Herald bot. They will secure the first tower of the game, and what could have been a huge punish from G2 ends up getting turned around, as you rightly said, due to a good ultimate from Treats. So really good responses here from SK. They've now been able to balloon their gold lead to about 1.5k. They're in control for the time being.
Was it Tinks that got most of the gold for those plates in the bottom lane? I wasn't sure if Genex was in range, because actually not yet have those first completed items. Moonstone complete for w1d. Tinks is off towards the top side of this. No vision for G2. Mickey lands the play. Here comes the Destiny. Solar Flare used as well, but no real engage found. Cap's going to come back in and lands the gold card. Curtains open as the curtain call is used there by Reckless. Just going to force Tinks out, who tanks a few shots. Hook alongside the stun card into the damage collateral from Jankos, able to pick up the kill.
Tinks just gets killed, and he's not even in range to do anything about it. He's just getting hit from everywhere. Graves ultimate, Twisted Fate card, the Thresh hook, the Jin Deadly Flourish and ultimate. Just SK lost right before it even started. They couldn't find that engage. You can see the blue hit in favor of SK. They do still hold on to a very slight gold lead for the time being, but I know what LS is saying to me right now. As long as w1d is still farming away, they're still feeling good. No flash on Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey really has nowhere to go here. Tried to path down with Jankos, and Genex was very willing just to isolate Mickey. Huge amount of magic resist sitting on G2.
For sure, yeah. But of course, that will start to mount over time. But I also just think that a champion like Caps is going to face check.
He is, and he's going to get caught out by Tinks. Knocked back. Jankos here as well. Onslaught of Shadows comes out, but Caps is able to escape for the moment using the Ghost. Jankos still chasing away. Graves' ult is available. Collateral damage. Good pick up there, Betty. Noticing it in the nick of time, and Mickey perhaps has noticed that he's been caught out the bottom time, ripping through him. And G2 Cloud bursts his way to victory and takes the kill on Mickey.
So another 2 quick picks coming in from SK, and they're able to just be much more proactive on the map. It feels like the G2 for now is just trying to farm, trying to scale, and SK using every opportunity they can. They're trying to get into the face of G2, move into the enemy jungle, look for these skirmishes, look for these fights, and utilize some of the power that this Hecarim does have. As for now, the Rift Herald is just going to come down. Not a huge amount of value, as we often see from the second Rift Herald. And they did lose a lot of farm in the top lane. I think like 2, maybe even 3 waves were lost to that tower.
But as much as Jankos has stolen these red buffs,
oh, that's a good TP. They get the collapse onto Jankos.
w1d2 is just around the corner as well. Mickey's coming in from the middle lane. Genax looking for Jankos. There's the lantern with the flash! The interruption from Genax. Jankos going to try and dodge away, but here comes Tinks. Daisy comes down to try and add a little bit of a bodyguard between the fight and the rest of G2. And w1d2 steps forward, lollops his way towards SK. I think that's the best description of whatever Ivan is doing with his walk.
Daisy, of course, really good knock up there as well. Caps just going to be split pushing in the side lane, but SK, I like the idea. They knew what Jankos was trying to do, and they wanted it in about a minute's time. I'm going to look at some of these ultimates that we used. All of SK should be up in time for the Drake. w1d2 has now spotted out Genax, and you can see Jankos on his way as well.
And this is good from w1d2 because he's just positioning between Genax and the escape route. There is a tower here, but as you say, Betty, it's very well played from Genax. Lands the barrel toss, knocks w1d2 back.
They're going to get this priority, and now I want to see them move down into the river.
Here's the fight from the future, Betty. A curtain call coming out. Tinks is down towards the bottom side, where he's going to land on Genax. There's the hook as well. Bullet time opens up. Jankos down to about half HP, but Reckless is like, anything you can do, I can do better, as he opens up the curtains himself. Treat's stunned, Solar Player coming out. Treat's locked down and taken out by Jankos. And SK really unable to find the fight they were looking for.
I think SK just didn't need to do that. You know, they had the priority in mid lane. They could have just moved into the bot river, started setting up that vision, you know, gaining control over this objective, because this should have been their priority. Yep. But instead, they've given it over. They've allowed G2 to find a very easy pick, like they've done repeatedly throughout this game. And they're going to hand over an Ocean Drake that, honestly...
Very difficult for SK, who have this team fighting composition, to actually find the team fights they're looking for. As the gold card locks Genax down in place, once again lands the knockback onto w1d2. And Genax has done a very good job of avoiding dying in this side lane.
For now, I don't think that, you know, Caps and w1d2 really had the damage to be able to get that kill. They were just looking for the lane. He has been progressively getting stronger throughout this game. Of course, level 14 has 2 major items completed.
Tower is going to go down in the mid lane though, and the gold continues to be basically even here. Brush with the Daisy coming down. There's the Destiny used by Caps, but it's really just a C where the rest of SK are. Destiny actually, the gates come down as Genax has been locked up here by Jankos and Caps. There is a blast cone, but Caps isn't letting Genax escape too easily. This time he flashes away. Jankos autos the honey fruit. Hook lands in the mid lane as Mickey tries to catch out Tinks. Genax is able to escape down towards the mid lane tier 2. Here comes the curtain call as Rectus looks for the 4th shot. Tinks dives in, but the 4th shot doesn't even need to connect. w1d2 gets his kill. And now G2 have a man advantage.
And you can see it's getting harder for SK to actually start the fights that they want. Every time the Leona is just not as effective as it was earlier on into the game. And now G2 is looking for the re-engage. They've got the flank coming in from Caps. Flash from w1d2.
w1d2 flashes forward, and of course everyone can follow as the Q connects. The rest of the team dives on in, and this time Genax is down. Blue court down towards the bottom side, stolen away. A Daisy does an extra man. Perhaps for SK as they try and turn it around. w1d2 there's a second as Mickey falls, and with the help of Daisy, the traitor for SK, G2 fall in the mid lane.
Blue turns the forest against w1d2 by stealing away Daisy. They actually get so much more utility. Caps is alive, Jankos is alive, Reckless is there as well. They're pushing in mid lane because this Baron is going down pretty slowly. Let's see what G2 can do to answer.
Here comes the Destiny. Treat's going to retreat off the Baron, only 8,000 HP on it. Genax on his way, Teleport coming in as well as w1d2's going to join the fray. Mickey now has Shurelias. Going to try and join his team as quickly as he can. Daisy has been popped by w1d2. Looks like they're just going to try and chase SK out of their own jungle. Tinks has been forced out of his jungle a few times at this game, but has still been able to keep up in terms of gold for the majority. However, he is beginning to fall behind Jankos in farm and in kills. You can see it's about a 50 farm lead now for Jankos. Blue This is the thing with Daisy, like, she's a nuisance, but she also does a lot of damage, and she's really frustrating.
Yeah, if she just keeps hitting you in the face, it's just really obnoxious for sure. Of course, this is going to mean Ocean Soul. Yeah. So the problem with SK trying to start off that Drake, execution has come through, the Oblivion Orb has come through, so some of that execution, some of that healing reduction is definitely available on the side of SK.
Treat's going to try and escape here from Caps, who locks in the stun card. Treat dives back in with the Zenith play, and I'm not sure you wanted any piece of this action. Reckless takes the kill, his second of the game. Still unkilled is the former Fnatic man, as continues to show that perhaps this move to G2 was a good one. There's only 2 games so far, so we'll give them the rest of the season to prove it.
Still yet to die.
Yeah.
Reckless doing a great job of protecting that KDA. Still getting involved in a lot of the fights though. Now Daisy going to be used as a wall alongside Mickey to keep SK away from plants.
Mickey with the hooks. He's been absolutely on point. Had a storm move again yesterday. Blimey isn't the word I was going for. As the bullet time comes out, Mickey forced away, but Janax once again is dead, and Reckless just forces them away with the curtain call. Baron still aggroed here, 8,000 HP on it, and SK has not really much they can do. Blue tentatively looking for a steal, but he doesn't have smite, he doesn't really have a way to get in, and now Mickey jumping forward with the Hex Splash. I love Wonder putting the bush down for him as well. It's like, you're hidden now, they don't know. The stun card comes out once again onto Blue though. Jesu's going to try and open up onto Mickey, and look at the healing and the shielding, it's absurd.
Kill deficit pretty much the entire game. Yeah, after every kill, they're always converting it into an objective. Now, another hook does land. Let's see if they convert this into another pick.
Cam says forward, locks the goal card, and yeah, Treat's kind of chucks himself in amongst the wolves there. Not really much he can do. That's half of his HP into the collateral damage. Jankos, you kill stealing master. Once again, it's Caps that does all the work, and Jankos that gets all the glory. Genex locked in place once again, and G2 will get the double to their jungler. Just 2 Nexus towers remain, and Blue and Tinks. There's not really much you can do to defend these. G2 continue their winning ways here as they take down the Nexus turrets. Blue locked up once again with the stun card. Tinks trying to get him from the side, but the root call is going to lock him in place. A great onslaught of shadows, but it's too little, too late, I'm afraid. Tinks, you're not in the regional leagues anymore. G2 going to play with their food as they force SK back onto the fountain. And although Daisy has joined the ranks, SK still cannot hold back G2. 2-0 G2 on the week with 1 game left to play.
Whew. Bit of a crazy game actually, very back and forth. The gold was pretty much dead even, but the